I started using methamphetamine when I was 13 years old, and progressed throughout my years. I had troubles with everything that I went through, struggled. My father passed away when I was 11. There was 5 of us kids with my mother. She struggled to keep us all going, so there was no structure or anything at the house. So we pretty much done what we wanted to do. And I got involved with drugs, liked it, and just really went kind of crazy with it. Got a little bit out of hand, so when I graduated high school, I joined the military to try to slow it down, which all that did was increased my ability to drink. And I learned how to drink real good in the military. I drank to the point in the military to where the military threw me out of the military, and using on a daily basis, and got married, had a daughter, and the lady that I married, she had two other daughters before my daughter was born, and it was an abusive relationship. I was abusive towards the mother, towards the kids, emotionally, physically, and it was all because I was getting high all the time. That's all I wanted to do, and if anything got in the way, then it just irritated me. It made me mad, made me upset. So it progressed to the point to where I was stealing, robbing from people. I got involved in the manufacturing of methamphetamine. Ended up I moved to Texas out of Arkansas to try to get away from it. And when I got to Texas, I got involved in crack cocaine, and met my second wife there in Texas. We met at a crack house, and that right there should have told me off the bat it wasn't going to work. Same situation. We were abusive towards each other. We stole, we robbed, we done everything we could do to support our drug habits. Situations seemed to get worse instead of getting better. So I go across the street and rob the convenience store, come back, but instead of using the money for rent like I had planned to do, as soon as we got back, we called the dope dealer and got high. And that threw the family out in the street. But a couple of years later, my wife there, my second wife, she got mad at me, and so she calls and turns me in for robbing that store, and I get arrested. And I ended up doing 8 years on that 30-year sentence, and got out. And at that time, my 2 oldest stepdaughters, they were actively using also. I jumped right in with them on the bandwagon, and we started getting high together. And before it just started getting crazy, and I just couldn't do it no more. So and I just looked at my brother and I told him, I said, I can't do this anymore. I said, I'm 50 years old. As normal people surf the channels when commercials are on to find a show to watch, I was surfing the channels to find commercials, to try to find that addiction commercial. And it come across the screen. I called the number. HRC picked me up at the airport, and I come to this rehab facility. It saved my life. It really did. And once I got here, the people here, they really helped. They stuck by me. I mean, whenever I was having bad days, they would pick me up out of it. Whenever I was having good days, they would be cheerful and ride along with me. And begged and begged and begged with HRC, to let me work. I wanted to work so bad for this company that saved my life, that they seen what I was doing, seen that my progress was good, that I meant what I said on this, that I want to live. I don't want to die to this addiction. And 2 months ago, HRC hired me on as maintenance. I now work maintenance for Holistic Recovery Center. I'm a house manager at one of the halfway houses. I've got 10 months clean, and I just thank God for this place, because it has really, really saved my life.